All right, now welcome to SC Custom Designs. We're going to go over the next part of creating bandsaw boxes, and it's kind of boring, but you know, interesting, whatever. It's called glue up. Glue up. So we have this very odd shape. Let's have a look at this one over here. He's kind of similar to the other one. So this is my joint bandsaw box. Again, bandsaw box, don't get hung up with the box part. It's a shape. You cut it all from one piece of wood that is joined up. So we have to now glue the outside, the carcass if you wish, together. And I highly recommend, if you haven't done odd shapes of gluing like this, that you do a dry run where you just sort of clamp it with no glue to make sure everything is looking nice and tight, so on and so forth. And trust me, when you have angles like this, everything that can go wrong is going to go wrong. I just want to bring it a little bit closer so you can see. I'm kind of lucky with this one because there's really not a lot that I have to do with clamping. I've had some bandsaw boxes that were so difficult that half the clamps would fall off as I'm putting them on, and well, it's just a learning curve really for you. So I thought I would start with this one here, and then we won't show you me gluing up that one as well. Okay, so we're just starting to glue up the pieces. So let's take off the clamps, and then hope you remember how you took them off. So I'll just drop them in their approximate locations, like so. And I keep getting up because I want to make sure you can see what I'm saying. I'm a one-man show, so I don't have all kinds of editing time like I see on other shows, but there you go. We are SC Custom Designs, and we do this on the side, nights and weekends. It is a Sunday night, and I just love working with wood, especially when you get the projects like this. Let's bring them a little bit closer. Hopefully you're going to see that. So here's a glue up point, and here's a glue up point, and here's a glue up point. Not too bad, all right, after all. So if you watch the previous, look at the series, please. Look at all the videos, because I don't leave any details out. So if you watch the first one, you're going to know what's going on. One of the tricky things is to get the glue in these little areas here. So I'm going to take an envelope. It so happens that I got a letter from Rockler. I'm looking to be sponsored by Rockler when I get my audience level on YouTube to 1,000. And then let's just see what they are telling me. They want to give me stuff, right? So, all right, we'll look at that a little bit later, but I do need the envelope. So here is the envelope, and I need that to get into these really tight areas here. So, all you can do is the best you can do, but get that glue down there best you can. Then there's the idea of cleanup. That's really hard to get into those areas to clean up the glue once the clamps are on. So what's the idea? My tip of the day, go to your kitchen sink. If you got one of those hoses, use that. I have had a lot of success. That is my go-to now when I'm doing anything, even simple boxes, right? So I'll I'll clamp it all up, then I'll go up. I'm going to do my best to wipe what I can. Here, I got a bucket of water right here, but you know how that goes. So, and all the while, you're trying not to unclamp the clamps, so it's one of those catch-22s, if you ask me. So you want to, obviously you don't want to break your unit, but you want to pull it apart a little bit, and maybe I'll stick one of the pieces. This is one of the drawer fronts. Yeah, I'll stick one of those in there. Maybe I won't. That's a little too thick. Just looking around. How about this guy? Let's take this ruler here, and we'll shove them down in there, because I want to have a little bit more space to let the glue settle down in there. We're going to use the glue bot. If you don't have a glue bot, what did we do before that? We squeeze the glue out of the bottle. But the glue bot is really awesome. I got a big one and a small one. Without further ado, I'm going to start best I can to get the glue. This is typically where I see folks, they speed up the video so that you don't have to watch this boring part. At any rate, so we're just going to do the best we can here. Put some glue on the envelope and try to get it in there the best we can. It's as awkward as heck, if you ask me. It's just very, very awkward. That's got to be done. So do what you can. I mean, if you had a piece of cardboard, that'd probably be a better thing to use. But this is what I'm doing at the moment. Okay, put that down in there. So, all right, a little bit more. Let me know, subscribers, how you get the glue down in these tight spaces. Appreciate hearing from you. Want to thank all our new subscribers. Your comments and your feedback. Love to hear it. So I'm just squeezing him real tight. Get the glue down in there. Let it find its way down in there. Okay, just let it flow. All right, so I'm going to flip it over shortly and get some glue in there from this side, and try to do it as quickly as I can. Glue up is kind of like painting. It's boring, real boring. I just painted my entire house at the age of 56. I had to do it. And that was that. And look up that video series I do. As I pan around the wood shop, you're going to see all kinds of tools here, there, and yonder. So have a look at it, and I probably did a video on it, so check them out. I'm just trying to kind of fill time in here. I'm just about done here, my friends. I'm going to start clamping up, shutting up. All right, I see an opportunity for some more glue, and just keep going at it. And like I said, I'm going to go upstairs to the sink, and I'm going to spray the gajeebies out of the extra glue that is now everywhere inside there. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Well, more than likely, the glue, the most critical point of the glue up is going to be the top part there. Okay. Now, the way I did the other box was, and don't squeeze too hard on when you're pulling the clamps down, okay? That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to squeeze all your glue out, right? That you just put in there. Take the opportunity when you're squeezing it together to make sure that it's aligned properly, okay? Now just know that you're going to be fitting those boxes in there. Let's do it that. I think I want to do it that way. That's the way I did it the first time. The box has got to go back inside the drawers. That's what I meant to say. And so, let's see, how can we do this guy? I'll do that, do him here. Okay, yeah, that's good. I like it. I like the way it's coming together. Flip that over and do the same thing on this side. We'll try to be consistent. And I'm telling you, as I'm talking to you, as I've had such tricky glue up jobs, I feel like you need some kind of intervention, like a nice cold cup of beer, or a really nice song, you know. Get yourself chilled again. So, but like I said, this one here is not so bad. Quite happy with the effort, you know, the way it's coming together here. All right. So I just want to see the glue coming out a little bit. I think I'm going to grab another clamp and put them here. Again, you want to have your clamps like right behind you. I have them on a 2x4 that goes from top to bottom. Okay, you see that one fell off already, and that's just going to happen. So we put them back on again. Okay. Now I'm going to just basically stop the video, go upstairs, and squirt, squirt, squirt in every direction that I possibly can. All right. And that's that. That's my glue up video. You're not going to see more of these because it's just time consuming and boring. I'll be gluing up all the pieces to the drawers, the fronts and the backs, so on and so forth. All right, let me make haste. Thank you for watching. I see Custom Designs. Take care. Please continue watching the series of how to make bandsaw boxes from the start to the finish.